The Verdict podcast will begin shortly. Please make sure to subscribe to comedian Judge Miles. The Verdict podcast will begin shortly. The Verdict podcast will begin shortly. Please make sure to subscribe to comedian Judge Miles. The Verdict podcast will begin shortly. What's up? What's up? What's up? Niggas and niggettes and white people and black people and kings and queens and yellow people and all people around the world. I am your favorite funny girl, comedian Judge Miles. And you already know that when the judge is in, the verdict is out. Tonight is episode 12 of the Verdict podcast with comedian Judge Miles. We are talking about how do you stay married for so many years? llcoolj's wife is going to talk to us about that. We're talking about the new executive orders that Donald Trump are putting into place. He's telling the transgenders that if you were born a male, then you are a male. You are no longer able to play in sports for the opposite sex, okay? We're talking about crashing out, not allowing a man to play on your insecurities. We're talking about Marvin Sapps and him begging from the church. Why are you begging, Marvin? I thought you never would have made it. Order in the court. We have so much to talk about. If you want to continue to follow me off of this podcast, you can follow me on all streaming platforms under comedian Judge Miles. And also we are streaming The Verdict on Pandora, Spotify, Google, all over the world. Thank you to everyone who listens to us. We have to do a PSA, but before we do a PSA, make sure that you put down that phone number 313-753-2696. Get that number somewhere really safe so that you can call on in and give me your verdict. You already know that you are my jurors, and we need our jurors to subscribe as well as deliberate their verdict. Now we're going to get into a PSA because it's so necessary. All right, you guys, the Verdict podcast is for adults only. It is explicit content. You must be 18 years or older to view me. We're going to have profanity. We're going to talk about topics that are only for grown-ups. So if you have any children in the room, I'm telling you right now, this is your time to put them to bed, give them an iPad, and put them the hell up out that room. Amen. Amen. Again, also, you guys, anything that we say on here is going to be alleged, and it is for comedic purposes only. None of the content that I do on here has anything to do with any businesses or organizations or partners that I have that I'm doing business with. So make sure to understand that this is a stand-alone comedy podcast that is only going to be for the judge and the judge only. All right? So now that we got that out the way, we do not condone any homophobia or acts of violence, but we will tell our truth, and we will never, ever be bullied. We don't get bullied around here. We're going to tell exactly how we feel. Amen? Amen. Again, now that we just said that, make sure you guys understand that we have sponsorship opportunities. If you have a business, if you have a platform that you want to get out some type of brand or some type of services that you may have, you can come right here on the Verdict podcast because we are streaming on all of your major platforms. Okay, so we have those sponsorships available as well. Also, the Verdict comedy show is still on Amazon, and I want to just let you guys know today I was on Kiss 105.9 and I talked a little bit about my Amazon special. I'm going to play a clip and then we're going to get right into it.
Morning, Detroit.
How you feel?
I feel amazing. It's Judge Miles, the comedian.
Yes.
This is fun, and you got some exciting news to share. But before you do, tell us what you've been doing.
Okay, so first I got to do my logo. What's up? It's your favorite girl, funny girl, comedian Judge Miles, and you already know that when the judge is in, the verdict is out. What have I been doing? I have been doing comedy shows. I just came off a tour, the Real Raw and Raunchy tour.
Right. How'd that go?
It went amazing. It was our first time on tour, myself and comedian Keish. Two black women working together, powerful. We went to Atlanta. We went to Toledo Funny Bone. We went to Cleveland. We went to... So that's me just talking about a little bit about what I did prior to the comedy. Now I'm going to get into the comedy. To Netflix. It's like, it's a big platform, and I want people to take me serious. If Amazon took me serious, then why shouldn't the world take me serious, right? This is huge.
Amen.
Yeah.
Big question now is, when could we see it?
You can see it any day. You can rent it for $2.99, or you can purchase it for $9.99.
Available now.
Yes, it's been out for a year, and I'm finally getting support, like from yourself, from this station, to be able to push it. It's important to be able to push it. That's how we're going to survive as comedians, as African Americans, when you have the support of your community. So thank you guys so much for letting me come up here. The people are going to love it. It's real, it's raw, it's raunchy, it's explicit, so it's not for children, but it's about real life, everyday things, and I'm just a girl around the way talking about those things.
How long is it special?
It is altogether an hour and about 10 minutes. We have a host, and then I had a feature, which is Tori J. She's a brand new comedian, and I wanted to give an opportunity to a brand new woman comedian because I wanted somebody to do something that I would want for myself. You know what I mean? So you guys heard it right here. I was on KISS 105.9 radio station today in Detroit. I'm so excited that they offered me the opportunity to come talk about my comedy special, because we have to support one another. As you guys heard me speak about it, it's on Amazon. It's a big deal because Amazon is a big platform. The next step is going to be Netflix. So if you're out there and you hear the sound of my voice, please make sure to stream the Verdict podcast. The Verdict comedy show, which is on Amazon. You can rent it for $2.99 or you can buy it for $9.99, and leave a review. Reviews are critical to help people develop and also to keep me in the spotlight. I have a 5-star right now. I would like to keep that 5-star. So if you enjoyed the comedy show, please make sure to leave a verdict. All right, now we're going into our first segment of the night, and it's called Crash Out. Let's do it.
Don't crash out, crash out. Don't crash out, crash out. Sometimes you just gotta laugh so you don't gotta post bail. Cause you know you'll take it too far and then you end up in jail. Don't crash out. Don't crash out.
All right, y'all, we're going into the first crash out of the day. The first crash out of the day. Check this out. This crazy.
In October, you were on a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera. You were subsequently fired from that job after 27 years of working there. And you since then have been on leave from CNN. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right. Sad to say.
So boy was caught jacking off. Now, this is a news reporter that was on CNN, a major network, a major news reporting platform. And when he was on the phone with his colleagues on Zoom or whatever have you or whatnot, when they went on break, boy was jacking off. Boy had crashed out, okay? He was so excited to get that nut out that he crashed the fuck out, okay? He was like, shit, we on break. It's time for me to let one off. That boy was around that bitch choking his chicken something crazy. And now, the same reporters are reporting on him jacking off during break. Damn, Mr. Horny Man, you was that horny? You had to pull that little pink piece of shit out? That boy ain't give a fucking. When she asked him about it, you heard what he said. You got it right. Y'all think I'm lying? Listen to this shit right here. I can't make this shit up. Listen to it, y'all. She reporting what he was doing. Listen to this little nasty pervert. He crashed out.
In October, you were on a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera.
Yuck.
You were subsequently fired from that job after 27 years of working there. And you since then have been on leave from CNN. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right. Sad to say.
Very sad to say. Because you nasty as hell. You nasty as hell. You couldn't even help yourself. Soon as y'all went on break, you got the jacking that motherfucker off. You trying to tell me you couldn't wait 30 more minutes before you had a splash attack? That boy spilled out. That is disgusting. He crashed out. I mean, this is a real crash out dummy right here. When you can't even control yourself, when you have no type of control, that's a crash out dummy. He could not control his emotions. He could not control his sexuality. He crashed the fuck out and just started jacking off. Now that's something right there. But we got more. We got more, y'all. I gotta tell y'all.
Don't crash out, crash out.
Don't crash out.
Don't crash out, crash out.
It ain't necessary.
Sometimes you just gotta laugh so you don't gotta post bail.
Okay.
Cause you know you'll take it too far and then you end up in jail.
Yeah. Don't crash out, crash out. Cause that
Don't
shit right there
crash
was
out.
ridiculous. Now look at this. Another white person and crashed out. What's going on, white people? Pink people, why are y'all crashing out left and right? Y'all think because Donald Trump in office it's okay for y'all to crash out? This lady then fucked around and called somebody the N-word and then fucked around and found out. The black person crashed out on her as she was whooping her ass. Listen to this shit right here.
Nobody knows that. Bitch! Bitch! No, you're not sorry, bitch! Say it again! Say it again! Say it again, bitch! Say it again, bitch! Say it again! Say it again! Say it again! Who's the nigger now? Who's the nigger?
They say, who's the nigger now? They whooping this white lady ass. She done fucked around and called two black women a nigger. They whooping her ass outside. She talking about sorry. She won't say it again. It's too late, Rebecca. Susan, you fucked up. Emily, you should not be calling people niggers. Okay? All right? All right? Ashley, Brittany, Tiffany, Mary Beth, you should not be calling, especially a black woman, a nigger. We don't take too kind to that. We will crash the fuck out. And this right here, I told you, I do not condone violence. I wish they could have talked it out. I wish Susanna did never said the N-word, but because she did, I support a good crash out. I told y'all this. You cannot disrespect people like that. That word from a white person holds weight. And I know what every white person on this earth love to say. Y'all love to counter this argument by saying, well, you guys call each other nigger. No, we call each other nigga. Okay? You guys used it for something bad, and we took it and made it something good to be something of endearment for our community. When we say, what's up, nigga? Hey, nigga, that's my nigga. Those are words of love. But that don't mean that your ass get to say it. You're not a part of this. You use the word nigger to make us be inferior to you. You can't use the word nigga. Oh, no day. We keep trying to tell y'all that. But since we can't seem to say it enough with our mouth verbally, sometimes people got to crash out and show you physically. She got her ass whooped. Listen to her screaming. Listen to her.
Bitch! No, you're not sorry, bitch!
You're not sorry, bitch.
Say it again! Say it again, bitch! Say it again, bitch! Say it again!
Say it again. She's talking about no. Go on and say it again. Y'all love saying nigga and nigger when ain't nobody around. Say that shit out loud. Be proud. So you can get this ass whooping that they put up on you. Listen to her.
Say it again!
She scared than the motherfucker. She playing a victim. Oh, them white women, them Karens love to play a victim. They throw them rocks and hide their hands. Now you done said nigger with your chest out. You done demeaned, disrespected, and straight up basically just spit it in the motherfucking face, but now you playing the victim. Ain't that about a bitch? This is a crash out. I tried to tell you, Becky.
Don't crash out,
Don't crash out.
Don't crash out,
Don't crash out, Becky.
Sometimes you just gotta laugh so you don't gotta post bail.
So you don't post bail.
You know you'll take it too far and then you end up in jail.
Please don't crash out.
Don't crash out.
Y'all is crashing out left and goddamn right. Listen, if you have a crash out story, if you are a crash out and you want your story told right here on The Verdict, it can be anonymous. Just send it on in. Or if you see some funny clips or graphics that are considered a crash out, make sure to send that right on over here to The Verdict. While we sit here and talk about the crash out, we're going to go on to dumb shit. I love dumb shit. That is the next segment of tonight, dumb shit, and we're talking about it. So much dumb shit going on in the world. Yeah, so much dumb shit. It's like we getting accustomed to it. Everywhere we look, somebody is partaking in dumb shit. Now, what I'm about to show you is some dumb shit. It's dumb for many different reasons. First of all, it's dumb because you're gonna hear and watch a man disrespect a woman. They're obviously a couple. He thinks poorly of this woman, and he's still with her. She allows him to disrespect her and drive her up a wall and drive her crazy, and she's still with him. This is some dumb shit. Listen, if you think I'm lying, listen to this shit.
Problem. You just a nasty bitch. Like the fuck? You want your life back because you want to suck random dicks. Bitch, I know 5 niggas done hit you. Said all them niggas done say the same shit about you. You's a hoe. You was gonna fuck Said and Mila.
No, but to me, that's not even my fucking
Yeah, whatever. You's a hoe. You want to be a hoe.
Leave me alone.
You, Alice, everybody.
Leave her alone. Please leave that lady alone.
Okay, nothing ever fucking good. That's not gonna fucking work. Fucking stressed out. I'm so sick of
Please
this shit.
leave
Yeah, man, cause you a hoe and I put you out there.
No fucking hoe.
You is a hoe.
I'm sick of
You is a hoe.
You is my
You're a
fucking
hoe.
problem. You're my
You're a
fucking problem.
hoe. A
Wow.
hoe.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Go, hey,
Now she about to kill
put that gun
herself.
down. Stop playing, bro. Put that gun down. Put that gun down.
I'm sick of this
Put that gun down. Put that gun down. Yeah, I got you on camera. I got you on camera now. Talking about you gonna kill yourself. You grabbing a motherfucking gun. See, you done lost your motherfucking mind, Tiffany. The fuck is wrong with you?
It's you. You my
Put
fucking
that gun
problem.
down.
I'm sick of your ass.
Put that gun down.
Get the fuck away from me.
Put
I'm
that
sick
gun
of you.
down.
I'm sick of you.
Put the gun down.
The same gun that you shot in the fucking air, bitch.
I didn't shoot in the air. You shot it. Look at you. Man, put that gun down. You about to go to
Lord have
work. And
mercy.
you right here got a whole fucking gun in your hand talking about you gonna kill yourself crying. It's the second time now.
This is the second time now.
I'm not going to work.
Man, put the gun down, man.
All right, y'all. If y'all were not able to see this, it's a black couple. It looks like the lady on her way to work. She has on some type of uniform. Some people speculate that she is a cop in Florida. It looks like she has on some type of uniform. And people are saying that, hey, I know that uniform. She's a cop. And then she pulls out a gun. So he's accusing her of being a hoe. Okay? He's with her. He's naming down people that she fucked or could have fucked or whatever. Right before he dropped her off to work. Now, he is fucking with this lady before she go to work. Couldn't this fucking conversation have waited? This is dumb shit. And she's so sick and tired of his ass, she threatening to kill herself. She done pulled out a gun. Talking about she gonna kill herself. Now he's scared. He's talking about, oh, wait a minute, hold up, put that gun away. This is toxicity at its best. This is dumb shit. First of all, young lady, why are you allowing somebody to emotionally abuse you like this? Verbal abuse is just as bad as physical abuse. You got a job. You're a decent looking woman. He obviously doesn't like you, doesn't respect you, doesn't trust you. Why are y'all together? Order in the court. Why are y'all fucking together? And why have you allowed this man to drive you so crazy, so insane, that you would even fathom killing yourself? That don't make sense to me. Order in the court. This is some crazy, dumb shit. And I'm going to play it again for y'all one more time because it's important that you hear the conversation. You need to hear how they are conversing. Check this out. This is nuts.
You just a nasty bitch. Like the fuck? You want your life back because you want to suck random dicks.
Well, if she want to suck random dicks, why won't you let her? Let the lady go. Don't chastise her. You ain't her fucking daddy. If she want to be a hoe, the Bible say let her go. Let them do what they want to do. If they don't want to do right, release them hoes. Okay? If she don't want to be a wife no more, give her a bill of divorce. Release her. If she want to suck dick all day and all night, sir, let her suck dick. But whatever you do, please don't harass her on her way to work. God damn it.
Bitch, I know 5 niggas done hit you. Said all the niggas done say the same shit about you. You's a hoe. You was gonna fuck said and me like.
No, but to me, that's not even my fucking.
So she done fucked 5 niggas that you know and you still kissing her. If she a hoe, you a hoe ass man. Because why would you even want this as your partner? Order in the court. Now you want to make her feel bad because she out hoeing.
Yeah, whatever. You's a hoe. You want to be a hoe.
Leave me alone.
You, Alice, everybody.
Leave me alone.
Lord have mercy.
I got nothing of a fucking good day. I'm gonna fucking work. Fucking stressed out. I'm so sick of this shit.
You getting mad because you a hoe and I put it out
I'm
there?
not fucking hoe.
You was a hoe.
I'm sick of
You was a hoe.
You is my
You a
fucking
hoe.
Help her,
You're
Lord.
a hoe.
Help this
A
hoe out.
hoe.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Go, hey. Put that gun down. Stop playing, bro. Put that gun down. Put that gun down.
I'm sick of this
Put that gun down. Put that gun down. Yeah, I got you on camera. I got you on camera now. Talking about you gonna kill yourself. You grabbing a motherfucking gun. See, you done lost your motherfucking mind, Tiffany. The fuck is wrong with you?
It's you. You my
Put
fucking
that gun
problem.
down.
I'm sick of your ass.
Put that gun down.
Get the fuck away from me.
Put
I'm
that
sick
gun
of you.
down.
I'm sick of you.
Put the gun down.
This is too much of dumb shit for me to even continue to listen to it. I need to understand, what is your verdict? Have you seen couples like this? What do you think about couples like this? I mean, I used to deal with a couple like this. They wasn't as volatile, but every time me and my man got around them, they got to arguing and cussing each other out. That shit felt so uncomfortable. We were so uncomfortable. Why do y'all want to argue in public and shit? Who told y'all that this is a good idea? Don't nobody know how to talk to each other respectfully no more? Let me tell you something. Me and my guy, we're not perfect. We go through things here and there. But I know how to talk to him and he know how to talk to me, goddammit. You can't be calling me out by name. I can't be calling him out his name. Talking about you a hoe and a bitch and all of this and all of that. Oh, no, ma'am, no, sir. This is dumb shit. We're moving right along. I can't deal with the dumb shit. We must move right along. While we move right along, make sure that you drop your comments in the comment section and make sure to call on in. The lines are open, 313-753-2696. We are moving on to celebrity gossip. Yay. The celebrities always got some shit going on. I'm going to run down some shit for you right now. Offset crashing out because Cardi B done moved on. Cash Doll keeps stepping out with her new man. Tracy T is crashing out left and right. He crying about seeing his woman out. Everybody is crashing out. These people are losing their minds. Shit going on left and right. But this is real sad. What I'm about to talk about is sad. This is a sad day in heaven. This is a sad day with the apostles and the angels and all of the saints. It's a sad day, okay, with the bishops and most importantly with the preachers. Listen to Marvin Sapps as he begged the church for $40,000 and shuts down the doors of the church. Listen to this shit. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this up. This is ridiculous. What we about to hear?
The cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors.
Excuse me?
Ushers, close the doors.
I know you fucking lying.
Close the doors. Close the doors.
Look at him. He want them doors closed.
We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant.
And so
There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight.
I know you fucking lying.
I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed.
Listen.
I just think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife, Melinda P. Sapps, was alive, was a good date.
$20 may be a lot to some people. Some people ain't got no money, Marvin. How dare you try to dictate somebody else's pocket? I hate a motherfucker that pocket watch. How dare you? This man is telling people how much money they need to give to the church, closing down the doors of the church, pressuring people for money. How fucking dare you? God is not pleased. Listen to this shit.
I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get 1 soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap. That's swag. I was looking in her eyes. She's looking in mine.
Well, if you got swag, goddammit, why is you begging?
Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100.
Now, you gonna tell somebody how much they should be giving to the Lord? Your ass going to hell. I want you to know you're going to be accounting for this. This moment right here, God is going to make sure he asks you about this. What the fuck was you talking about, Marvin, when you was asking them people for $100 and $20 and all of that? Who the fuck do you think you is, sir? These pastors have lost their fucking minds. On top of them losing their hair, he ain't got no hair in the middle. He might as well cut that shit off. He is losing his fucking mind. I thought you told me you never would have made it without the Lord. No, you never would have made it without begging these people for their goddamn money. Order in the court. This is blasphemy. This is insane, diabolical, crazy work. This is crazy. These type of churches is the churches, and these is the type of pastors that turn people off from going to church. Many people want to go to church. Many people want to get a word. Many people want to love on the Lord and get their soul fulfilled. And here you go begging, pressuring the people to give up money that they don't have. Motherfucker, have you not seen that we are in a recession? And if we're not in a recession, goddammit, we definitely headed into one. Eggs is $13 and you asking people for $100? And you around this motherfucker driving good, eating good, all on the radio? No. You are out of line, Marvin. You are out of line. And I can't believe none of your counterparts have told you you are dead ass out of line. This is disgusting. This is why people don't like to come to church. This is why the participation and the numbers in church have declined, because of pastors like you who are money hungry. You're supposed to be preaching the word of God, not begging the people, the citizens, for their last $2, goddammit. Listen to this.
Because again, it costs to sit up here.
I know you.
I got you. Let's see.
It costs to sit with the Lord? That's what you're trying to tell me, Marvin? Listen to him. Listen to him.
Close the doors.
He want the doors closed.
We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant.
I mean, he's out of line in every which way. His hairline out of line. Look how far his hairline start. That motherfucker start all the way in the back of his medulla oblongata. This man is out of fucking line, man. And y'all be all with the hype. Oh, he's such a good pastor. He seen never would have made it. He's a crook. He's a crook. He's a lie, and the Lord ain't up in him. He going to hell with gasoline draws for the shit that he pulling. Where is your dignity as a man of the word? Where your dignity at? Seriously, this how you represent God? Begging from the people, stealing from the people, scheming on the people? This is celebrity gossip, y'all. Tell me what y'all think about this. What is your verdict on this? Do you think that this was appropriate? How would you feel if you came into a church, you going through some shit, your mama didn't pass, your daddy raped you, whatever the case may be, you lost your job, you're going through a divorce, and you going to this church and this motherfucker asking you for $100 and he done closed you in until you give up the money. How would you feel? Order in the court. People trying to get some salvation. And he talking about $100 to sit with him. Who do you think you are? Huh? You need to take your ass back to the drawing board, go back in the studio, and get to singing, goddammit. Get your money that way. Stop begging. Stop. I can't stand a motherfucker that beg. I can't stand a motherfucker that beg. Always scheming and scamming and begging. And a motherfucker on the Facebook act like something happened to them, act like they something got stole from them, just so the people can say, I got you, I'll give you some money. Now they all on there. I thought you was big and bad. I thought you had this and had that. Why is you on here begging the people for money? Pennies and dollars and 20s and food stamps and shit. I can't stand a begging motherfucker. Order in the court. Not especially when you act like you all that. You should have it. You shouldn't be asking people for $40,000. Ah, God damn it. This type of shit irritates me. We moving right on. Speaking of a cocky person, I happen to love Corey Holcomb. I think he is a very talented comedian. However, he's a controversial comedian for the simple fact that he is very demeaning when it comes to women. Some people think that. I happen to think that on many occasions. He go up and down. 1 minute he's talking about, the unicorns of women, and there are some good women, but for the most part, all of his commentary is negative when it comes to women. He called his daughter a bitch. He think that women are whores. He thinks he talks about dating women who are on a lower pedigree than he is so that he can control them and so that he can give them money and they give him ass. I mean, everything about him when it comes to a woman, you would really ask yourself, did somebody do something to him? I don't know. I don't necessarily know. But that's what the people saying. The people are saying that something is wrong with Corey Holcomb. They saying some woman didn't hurt this man. And they saying that his personal issues are getting in the way with his artistic creation. Now, I was really shocked to hear this because I watch Corey Holcomb almost every week with my guy. We happen to like his commentary and we happen to like some of the things that he say. He's very entertaining, but sometimes we are scratching our fucking heads, okay? And what I've been noticing lately is he has no chill. He is not humble at all. He says he's one of the best that's out there. Motherfuckers is not fucking with him. He's one of the funniest. He didn't talk about David Chappelle. He didn't talk about Ron Rawlings. He didn't talk about so many people. He seemed to have an issue with so many fucking people. So when I saw that people were walking out of the We Are the Ones tour comedy show when he was on stage, I was appalled. I was squeezing my goddamn pearls because when you claim to be all this and all that, we should never see people walking out on you. Check this out.
Features comedy sets from Country Wayne, Little Duval, Tony Roberts, Carlos Miller, Mojo Brooks, HaHa Davis, Bubba Dub, and Corey Holcomb. Now, it's been reported that Holcomb was the headliner for the Hampton show, and it looks like fans weren't pleased by his set, as some audience members were seen walking out while he was still on stage.
When I'm married, you know you got to get dropped off after the show. I know you with a nigga tonight, but you don't live with that nigga. Some of you ladies ain't never got fucked in the house with a nigga you live with. Damn near 50, about to get dropped off.
People just walking out. As he's talking about women being dropped off and not having a man that they own.
Comedy sets from Country Wayne, Little Duval,
people
Tony Roberts,
out.
Carlos Miller,
That's
Mojo Brooks, HaHa Davis, Bubba Dub, and Corey Holcomb.
We saw people walking out. People was walking out left and right. Crowds of people. And then when I started to read into the comments, people was like, we sure did walk out because we sick of hearing jokes about abortions. We sick of hearing jokes about women not being shit. We sick of hearing jokes about women getting fucked and getting dropped off. We're sick of being degraded and hearing a man degrade women. People are sick of it. Even the men are sick of it. They like, find something else. You need more new material. But then we hear people that are on the other side that's like, this is Corey Holcomb. This is what he talk about. Corey Holcomb is a beast. If you don't like Corey Holcomb, you just soft or whatever the case may be. Well, I'm going to tell you this. When everybody is saying something about you, even if you don't think that it's true, it's important that you take some type of responsibility and look at yourself. And I'm not saying change who you are because, goddamn it, I'm going to never change who I am. But at the same time, you rubbing people the wrong way. Comedy is supposed to make people laugh. And if people aren't laughing, people don't see the comedy in what you're saying, then you're doing the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing in your job, right? If more people are starting to feel offended or starting to feel uncomfortable because of the things that you're saying, then you got to find a way to actually make your shit funny, because you are funny. Everybody knows that you're funny. That's why you're headlining, because you are a funny, talented person. But you are sticking to just this type of comedy when you have so much other shit to talk about. You don't have to degrade women for 30, 40, 50 minutes. Nobody want to hear that shit. And you clearly can tell because people walking the fuck out by droves. They walking out. And this is uncommon for Corey because Corey is what they say a goat when it comes to comedy shit. I don't know why he's stuck on this. Like, I understand doing like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, even 15 minutes of this shit. But to continuously talk about women negatively and think that women are going to be okay with it, no. It's getting lame. Every time we turn on the TV, we see a black man who claiming to be some type of king, claiming to be some type of boss, claiming to be some type of male, talking about a black woman. Talking about how manly they is and what they not gonna allow and what they think and this and that. And it's like, listen, no man that's a real man is constantly talking about how much they a real man. No man who's a real man has to constantly talk about what they gonna allow and what they not going for. If that's what you is, then you gonna show that. We gonna see that in your everyday life. Why do you have to constantly tell us who you are? That's just like a motherfucker who ain't never had no money and they always talking about money. You are that person. Women are starting to think that you type of men are corny as fuck who always have something negative to say about the black woman. You guys are not offering any type of solutions on how black women can be better. All y'all have to say is negativity about us constantly. Meanwhile, your mama black, your children black, the woman you laid up with black. You look stupid as fuck constantly talking about the black woman. Constantly? Do you think that make you feel better as a man? Do you think that make you look better as a man? No, it's getting lame. Everyone's doing it. Find something else to talk about. Find new content to talk about. It's lame as fuck. And this is why people are getting up and walking out because nobody wants to hear this shit anymore. Especially when motherfuckers don't think that you all of that. Motherfuckers looking at you like, damn, you built badly. And you got the audacity to be talking about motherfuckers. You not the finest. And you got the audacity to be talking about motherfuckers. People, this is what the people saying. I'm reading the comments. And they like, shit, who do this man think he is? And Corey, if you know anything about Corey, he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He gonna be right on his show, the 5150. Shout out to the 5150. He gonna be talking shit about everything that I'm talking about right now that I read in the comments. This is all from people. This is not what I'm saying. Because I don't give a fuck one way or the other. But this is what the people saying. And they saying they tired of this shit. It's lame. It's goofy. They sick of it. Somebody must have hurt this man. What happened between him and his mother? This is what the comments are saying. And ultimately, it's going to affect ticket sales. Now, you know, if people are walking out of We Are the Ones tour, and that's Mike Epps' tour, and they saying that it's because of your commentary, you know Mike Epps going to be like, well, shit, maybe he shouldn't be the headliner. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be fucking with your money. So you can say all day long that you don't care, but ultimately you should care. You should care because it's directly tied to your dollars. And that's the verdict. All right, y'all. Celebrity gossip was good. We're going on to breaking news. Y'all know what it is. We got breaking news. Yes, sir. Good old breaking news. With comedian Judge Miles right here on the Verdict Podcast. We got breaking news today. Breaking news coming right on in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The Illinois Juvenile Detention Center, breaking news, has reported that over 800 victims in Illinois juvenile halls have allegedly concealed sex abuse reports, okay? Juvenile halls allegedly concealed sexual abuse reports. This means that there are 800 victims and they have reported that they have been touched or abused in some type of sexual way, and the reports have been concealed, meaning that people are not able to get to them. They're hiding them, but it's happening. This is sad because basically what this is saying allegedly is that people are getting raped. People are getting touched, and it's not voluntarily. They're not asking for these things. Okay? They're not asking for these things. This is breaking news. 800 victims? That's a lot of people. Now, these detention centers are supposed to be there to help rehabilitate your children, make them better, help teach them a lesson, not for them to come out crazier than they fucking went in that motherfucker because somebody is sexually abusing them. This is homosexuality as well as heterosexuals. This is both. And this is breaking news. And this is really sad because a lot of times you look at these adults and you be like, damn, what happened in his life? What happened in her life to make her act this way, to make her behave this way, to make her be like this? And when you take a journey down memory lane and you look at some of the things that they've been through, some of this be in their life. And they was in a juvenile, they were molested, they was touched by people who were supposed to protect them. You know, they were in the system, whatever the case may be. And so this was just really sad to me. And I was like, damn, we praying for these juveniles. Juveniles mean that they are not adults. This is a detention center for children, for teenagers. Nobody should have to go through this, especially not kids. So if this is the case, I am asking that we look into this, that this is taken care of and resolved immediately. Somebody needs to be compensated for sexual abuse. And they also are going to need some type of mental help, therapy. And most importantly, we need to create laws to make sure that this doesn't happen, so that this is prohibited. And anybody who thinks that it's okay to violate others definitely are punished. Breaking news. We got breaking news, y'all. We back to breaking news. We definitely got that. We got some more breaking news, child. Yes. 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 Now this was some crazy ass shit right here. This breaking news was insane. It say a lady by the name of Allison Agatha Lawrence had attempted to board a flight to Colombia from Orlando International. This woman had brought her dog, and they said that her dog couldn't go. He was rejected to be taken on the flight. And this crazy ass woman drowned her dog in the airport bathroom. Excuse me? Order in the court. What the fuck type of life is we living in? You just gonna drown the dog? Really, lady? In the airport bathroom? I mean, mental health is important because mental illnesses are running rapid. That was what you thought of? That was the first thing you thought of? Well, shit. Since the dog can't come, let me kill the motherfucker. I'm gonna drown him real quick. How did you even drown him? You drowned him in the toilet? Because I know goddamn well you ain't drowned him in the sink. Order in the court. I need answers. This is breaking news. This is the type of head space that people are in. First thing that they go to is evilness. The devil really got people minds. They really got people minds. The devil really got people thinking that there is no other way besides being evil, being devilish, doing things that are not of God. Why would you kill a dog in an airport bathroom? All because it was rejected. I know that it has to be another way. I know you couldn't reschedule. You couldn't get a dog away. You couldn't let the motherfucker run outside, for God's sake. Let it loose. Why would you kill it? This is a psychopath. This is a psychopath. She's probably killed before. Order in the court. We're scared of Ellison. And she looking all nice and kind and elderly and old like she don't harm nobody. This bitch killed dogs for a living. Order in the court. God damn it. What in the goddamn hell are we living in? We living in the craziest of times. I need y'all to drop down y'all verdict. What y'all think about this? Well, let me tell you something. We've all had crazy thoughts. I'm sure right now, if we were able to purge, motherfuckers would want to kill each other, right? I'm sure some people on your list that you thought about once or twice harming. But because there is laws in order, and because you have sense, and because you're rational and logical, you know that if you murder somebody or hurt somebody, your dumb ass going to prison. Order in the court. And depending on what state you live in, you might even get executed. But this lady didn't give a fuck. And I don't know what y'all know about America, but America love animals more than they love black people. So she's a black woman that done killed a white dog. Your ass going to jail. Order in the court. You going to jail fast than a motherfucker. Okay? You going to jail fast than a motherfucker. Do not pass go. Do not collect no money. Your ass is going to jail. You're going to jail. Order in the court. You ain't killed a damn dog in the airport? This got to be like an international crime at this type of, because it's at the airport. Lord, they gonna find so much shit to put on this lady. See you later, Allison. See you later. Somebody put some money on her commissary. We still got more breaking news, goddammit. We got more breaking news. Yes, we do. Time to get to the good shit. Yeah. It's time to get to your crazy ass president.
No matter how many surgeries you have or chemicals you inject,
Lord.
If you're born with male DNA in every cell of your body, you can never become a woman. You're not going to be a woman.
Now he making sense right here.
And that's why last month I proudly signed a historic executive order to ban men from competing in women's sports. And
I agree with
it's
that
very
too.
popular and very...
Who would have ever knew? Who would have ever knew I would have agreed with Donald Trump on
No
some shit
matter
like
how
this?
many surgeries you...
I agree with him. Donald Trump administration moves to ban gender affirming care. He says that no matter how many surgeries or chemicals you inject, you can never become a woman. I agree. Clock that T. Clock it. Some of y'all are not going to be happy about this, but baby, I agree about this. Hey, listen, the delusion is beyond me. Sir, you are not a ma'am. Ma'am, you are not a sir. I don't give a fuck how you feel. What is the reality? The reality is if you were born a man, you're a man. If you were born a woman, you're a woman. I'm sorry. This is what it is. And it's law. It's also in the Bible. Now, you want to argue with me? Argue with God. Don't argue with me. Argue with Donald Trump. He is saying flat out, it don't matter how many surgeries you have. You can go get you some titties. You can go get your little coochie made into a penis. You can go get reassigned. At the end of the day, whatever you were born as, that's what you are. And I really appreciate this because what was happening in sports is men were transitioning into women playing women's sports, but they still have the DNA of a man. They're testosterone, they're stronger, they're faster, they're more athletic, and they're beating these women in a woman's sport. He's like, this is not fair. Anybody with good eyes can see that this is not fair. Stevie Wonder can see that this is not fair. Order in the court. This is one of those laws that Donald Trump, in my eyes, is my verdict, has happened to get right. Clock that T. Clock it. You will never be a woman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I understand that that's how you feel, and we want to support that that's how you feel. But if I went off of everything that I felt, I would be in fucking in prison right now. I would be in trouble if I went off everything that I felt. Women are so emotional. We cannot go off of what we feel. We got to go off of what is real. And what's real is that, sir, you're a sir. You are a sir. Just like as this man who on social media who gets attention from, he looked just like a man. He got some titties, but he looked just like a man, white man, delusional. He records and he goes around to different restaurants, and when they address him as sir, he gets upset. Oh, it really hurts my heart. I hate when people call me sir. Please don't call me sir. He gets up and leaves. He records it for content, and he's really upset. And he calls it misgendering. How? With your crazy ass. How are we misgendering you? You're a man. You sound like a man. You have an Adam's apple. You have a penis. But because you feel like you are a woman, we supposed to be delusional? These people don't know you. You talking about people who don't know you, never met you. They had no idea. All they did was saw you and heard you, and they said, sir, and you mad? Your feelings hurt? No, you're delusional. Order in the court. So many people are going to be upset about this commentary, but guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because what's real is what's real. And people hate the truth in today's society. Everybody want to be fed a lie. Everybody wants to be fluffed around and made to feel good so that you can continue doing the bullshit that you're doing in your life. How are you going to grow if nobody is telling you the truth? How are you going to reach a higher level? How are you going to change? People love to live in delusion because they have no plans on changing. Well, guess what, goddammit? Now it's law. If you were born a man, you're a man. If you were born a woman, you're a woman. There's no getting around it. And you damn sure cannot play in these sports when you are the opposite sex. It doesn't matter what you look aesthetically on the outside. We're talking about what you were born with. Men are not supposed to be playing in women's sports. And you wonder why they keep winning. Because you're a man. Of course you're going to win. Of course you're fucking going to win. That's just like when women go over to, they want to turn themselves into men. And then they want to play in sports. You don't see them winning because they're a woman. The man is going to dominate. It's only the men transgenders that want to turn themselves into women that have a problem. See, I'm going to tell y'all who started all this shit. Kylie Jenner and them daddy. He started all this crazy ass shit. Okay? Not everybody just think that they can do whatever they want to do because that's how they feel. Well, God damn it, Donald Trump say no. And I'm here to support him. That's my verdict. I'm supporting him on this. I don't support Donald Trump on many things because this is a crazy man. This man don't give a fuck. But sometimes he hit the nail right on the head. Order in the court. We're moving on to what's your verdict.
I want to tell y'all something so serious.
What's your verdict?
The value of a friendship is not important to me at all.
What you think?
Because once I figured out that a bitch would sit up and talk about you in front of bitches that don't even like them,
woo, that boy
friendship is the last motherfucking thing on my list. Or better yet, when I figured out hoes will go throw dirt on your name and tell a story that's 5, 10 plus years old.
He talking.
I knew to quit fucking with hoes. A bitch will sit up in a room and try to throw dirt on your name and tell somebody a story about you that was 5 and 6 years old ago, and
yes,
that ain't even who you is no more. Like, bitch, you don't even know me, and you walking around talking about me. That's why nowadays you really got to do a facts check on a bitch, because they'll be walking around throwing dirt on a bitch name that was so many years old ago that you don't even remember what you did. Bitch, I ain't fucked with you in so long, Booker, but you don't even know who I am, where I'm going, or what the fuck I'm doing. So when I figured all that out, a bitch being my friend is the last thing on the list for me. bitches sit up and talk about you in front of bitches. The value of a friendship is not important to me at all. Because once I figured out that a bitch would sit up and talk about you in front of bitches that don't even like them, a friendship is the last motherfucking thing on my list. Or better yet, when I figured out hoes that go throw dirt on your name and tell a story that's fire. After 10 plus years old, I knew to quit fucking with hoes. A bitch will sit up in a room and try to throw dirt on your name and tell somebody a story about you that was 5 and 6 years old ago. And that ain't even who you is no more. Like, bitch, you don't even know me and you walking around talking about me. That's why nowadays you really got to do a facts check on a bitch, because they'll be walking around throwing dirt on a bitch name that was so many years old ago that you don't even remember what you did.
Later, 3 grandchildren with one on the way, with another one on the way. So talk to us about what that's like. Like, what's that like being, on the side of someone who is like in the spotlight all the time and you having to manage through that? It has its challenges, of course, because you can't go nowhere without anybody wanting a picture or an autograph. They don't even ask for autographs anymore. Everybody wants a picture now. It has its challenges, but Todd and I have been able to really balance life. Of course, me, because I'm the homemaker. I'm home raising the kids while he was out doing his thing and working and supporting each other's dreams, and a level of respect. And of course, marriage itself has its challenges, right? But you got to have God first. I stay on my knees. You got to stay on your knees praying. And always. Always. I'm married to a sex symbol. Growing up, when we first got together, I've had my times where I would be going off and, mad at this one because they looked at him this way. And, but that was years ago. Todd and I got married in 95, and his cousin, Marion gave me this book called The Power of a Praying Wife. And when I first started reading the book, I remember I put the book down because, we have a tendency of praying and being like, Lord, change him. Lord, make him this way. Lord, make him that way. But the first thing that I read in that book was that you have to change yourself. It's about changing yourself. You can't change nobody. You can't change your children. You can raise your children and you can instill values and good morals, and you can have standards and you can have boundaries and all of that, but you can't change anybody. Mm-hmm. You can change yourself. Mm-hmm. And that's what I did. I changed myself. What did you need to change about yourself? Being flipped with the mouth all the time, going off about this, just being in around the way, girl. I've always been confident in who I am. So I know what I bring to the table as a wife. So, I got to a point where, women will come up to me and they'll be like, oh my God, your husband is so fine. And I'll be like, girl, I know. You think I could get a picture with him? Sure, go on and ask him for a picture. Just don't be disrespectful. Mm-hmm. You know, the disrespect I can't deal with. Right. The disrespect, I'm at 54. At that point. 54, I'm ready to take off the hoop. Later.